Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to KWTN 100.9, the Big Voice Radio, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. We are here live. The Winnebago Indians, the #1 seed in the Lewis and Clark Conference, hosting the Bloomfield Bees. This matchup is going to be exciting. Winnebago is looking to walk away with another ceiling victory. My name is Coach Huge, joined with Coach Q and Coach Chris. What's up, fellas?
Hey, what's up, man? Oh, my bad.
I was just going to say, what's up?
The Bloomfield Bees are coming off a huge win in the first round of this conference tournament. They played against the Homer Knights and won that first round game by a buzzer beater. And so, yeah, it was a good game. So they're on a roll. So we'll see what they can do here at Winnebago against Winnebago.
Winnebago walking in with a 7-game win streak right now, I believe is what we're on.
I think so.
Okay. Winnebago looking to continue those winning ways. Bloomfield walking in with 3 wins on the season. Winnebago is we're sitting around with a 12-2 record. Checking my stats, guys. Okay.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
We're about 3 minutes away from game time. We got the chance to watch the Walt Hill Blue Jays go down to the Why Not Blue Devils. That's who's waiting for the winner of this game to move on to the next round. Winnebago wins. They will get to host the next round on Thursday right here in Winnebago, Nebraska. And I'm pretty sure Big Voice will be there to cover it.
Yes, I believe all the home games that we're going to be hosting, that we're going to be covering those games here live in Winnebago. And hey, guys, just I don't know if the cameras, they'll be going over there pretty soon, but the last home game, we had a really big showing by a student section over there, and it looks like they're getting ready again for this game tonight for the boys team, and it looks like it's the Hawaiian theme. They got Hawaiian shirts and a lot of leis over there, and they're going to be having a big luau over there.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Like I said, that was I want to call them, they were almost a game changer even that last game against South Sioux City. Loud, proud, and just letting everybody have it in that one. Student section is coming alive right here in Winnebago.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, it looks like both teams are going to be coming over to the benches, getting their game plan talked about, and we're going to have the starting lineups here in a few seconds, guys.
Coach Chris, you got anything to comment on Winnebago's little win streak they got going on? And, you know, like you mentioned earlier, as we're talking to the girl of the game before this, previously was just take game by game. Kind of what are you looking for Winnebago to get going right here against Bloomfield?
Just, you know, against South Sioux, they didn't, you know, quite get off to a hot start as they were in the previous games. And that's kind of really been the difference, is really, you know, getting to 20 points in that first quarter, coming out, you know, putting pressure on the ball, creating chaos, and making it hard for teams to really get into what they want to do. And I expect that we're going to see that early. And also, too, I think we kind of got away from getting the ball down low last game. I mean, I would say if I had to take a wild guess, we probably shot about almost 50 three-pointers. And a lot of them went down. But normally, we do what?
We feed the baby.
Feed the baby.
Feed the baby.
And I expect to see that tonight. I expect to see him get going. You know, he's got to stay in the flow. And just looking for Winnebago to take care of business how they've been. And for Bloomfield, I really don't know too much. I haven't really got to watch any huddle. I usually try to take some time out of my day to do that. But for the most part, they got some size down there. And you got some guys with some size and some muscle that can move some bodies around. I'd imagine on, you know, second chance and defensive rebounding is probably going to be everything for them today. And really owning the glass. Don't really know what they have for shooters, but, you know, I just anticipate this to be a good game, just like the game before.
Yep.
You know, it's tournament time. You know, it's time to lock in. Guys are going to show up.
I do want to give a shout out to one of the coach on Winnebago staff, Mr. Sean Walker. Big birthday today.
Oh,
Coach Sean's birthday.
Happy birthday, Coach.
So let's see if Winnebago can give him a good birthday present and get him the dub.
Yep.
Yeah, also a shout out to my boy Adrian. Is his birthday too, 16th birthday.
Ooh, sweet 16.
Happy birthday, Adrian.
Love to see it, Adrian. Birthday boy.
So I expect him to have the ultimate green light tonight, or else I'm gonna be pretty ticked off.
Yeah,
Had a chance to talk with one of our local refs about that game, the last one. Just some comments that were made was, you know, a foul that's early in the first 2 minutes of the game should be the same foul that's at the last 2 minutes of the game. Coach Chris, you kind of mentioned that a little bit about consistency and really looking to get what does that gather look like, and along those things. And I think that's something that even him watching the game even noticed too, is just we're trying to find more consistency within coaching. Because I mean, that reffing, because you mentioned that a second ago, like it's hard to teach your kids about how to approach your defensive game when you're teaching a guy to get on somebody's hip and maybe put a hand there, or just put your hip into their hip type of attitude. But if they're going to call a foul on you all the time, then okay, we'll have to give space and distance. And I don't know if you guys remember this or not. Chris, you probably dealt with it when you played. I know it was a little prevalent when we were there, but like it feels like Northeast Nebraska up here, the touch fouls are just real prevalent, right? Like they're not allowed just to play the game. There can be body contact, and I mean, when you think about it for that next level sense, right? Like it's completely different ball game when you go to the next level, or even larger tournaments outside of high school basketball.
Yeah, and I think that's why it's crucial, and it's absolutely pivotal to the game, that the refs, whatever they're calling early, whatever they're seeing, they just continue to see it that way throughout the game. And that way, as a coach, you can fine tune and you can make those adjustments and you can tell the boys what they have to do. But all in all, across the board, what I tell my kids is, instead of swiping down, we swipe up. And instead of focusing on trying to get the steal, just focus to move your feet. Make the person work. We don't always need a steal. And I think for Walt Hill last game, that was the key thing that we were calling for, was just move your feet, just stay in front, just make it hard. We do not need a steal. You're probably not going to steal the ball from Brahmer. You're probably not going to pick his pocket. So just continue to make him work, continue to make it hard.
All right, folks, here we go. Starting lineups for these Bloomfield Bees. Number 10, Bao Eisenhower, 5'10", senior, another Eisenhower. Number 11, Keaton Gilsdorf, 5'7", senior. Number 15, A.J. Jensen, 6'5", sophomore. Number 21, Cody Smith, 6' senior. Number 22, Keldon Loker, 6'2", senior. Your starting lineup.
You think Gilsdorf's seen anything like Tiny Baby?
We're about to find out. If he hasn't, he's about to find out. Number 0, DJ LaPointe, 6'1", senior. Number 1, Preston Blackhawk, 6'2", senior. Number 2, O.C. Earth, 5'11", sophomore. Number 5, Adrian Birthday Boy LaPointe, 5'11", sophomore. And number 21, Ashton LaPointe, 6'3", senior. O.C. Earth cracking the starting lineup. All right, folks, here we go. You're getting ready here. First round action. Winnebago, the number 1 seed, getting to host this Lewis and Clark tournament. They win. They will continue to get to host. Bloomfield coming into Winnebago's gym tonight. I don't think they have not played each other this season yet. We're about to change that. We're seconds away here from tip-off. Here comes the tip-off. Jensen wins the tip here. Going to get it all the way to Eisenhower. Eisenhower's going to bring it up on that right side. Agent LaPointe on him. Going to hand it off. Get all the way up on top now to Loker. Loker swinging the ball around. Going to end up back in Eisenhower's hands. Deep left corner. Nowhere to go. Loker's got it. Back up top to number 11, Gilsdorf. He's got the ball looking around. He's going to move off to his right. He's going to drive. Loses control of it. Regains control of it. Steps out of bounds. Blackhawk was there. Bloomfield turnover. Winnebago is going to take over here. Good piece of defense there from Winnebago. Shot clock had winded down to about 10 seconds or less.
Looks like they're sagging, kind of sagging back into it. Oh, they're playing man.
Gilsdorf going for the steal there on Blackhawk. Playing tight defense on here. Earth with the ball up on top now. Going to hand it off to Adrian LaPointe. Looking for the action. Gets a screen from Ashton LaPointe. There's Adrian. He's going to take it down the middle. Just loses control of it. Goes out of bounds. Nice controlled play there from him. Just might be a little sweated on that ball.
Yeah, both teams kind of starting out a little slow, but they're just trying to get warmed up out here. It's tournament time.
Here comes Blueford crossing the timeline there. That's Eisenhower with Adrian LaPointe. He's going to drive down that right side. And there's LaPointe is there, but Eisenhower lets a floater go off that right side. Gets it to go. Bloomfield, the Bees strike first.
Yeah, nice
2-0.
floater.
Adrian LaPointe now with that ball on that right corner. He's going to let one fly. Cannot get it. DJ LaPointe pulls down the rebound on the opposite side. He goes up. Cannot get it to go. Nobody got the rebound and hit the floor. Then Eisenhower ended up with the rebound.
It was great boxing out down there, but nobody went after the ball.
Here comes Eisenhower again with Adrian on him, going to his right side, nowhere to go, swings it back all the way up on top. Loker's got it now, up on top, gonna give it back to Eisenhower down that right side. Looks like LaPointe's giving him that right side, but Eisenhower pulls up with 3, gives it to drop. 5 quick ones here from number 10, Bo Eisenhower, the senior for these Bloomfield Bees. 5-0 right now. Bloomfield up, 6:15 to go, 2 minutes gone. Adrian LaPointe was making his way down the middle and is fouled on the way up. Foul's gonna be number 22, Keldon Loker. Inbound coming from Winnebago under their own basket. 6:11 to go left here in the first. 5-0. Bloomfield Bees up 5-0. Long pass all the way to the top here to Adrian LaPointe. He's almost at the half-court line right now. Winnebago set up there. They're going to find Blackhawk off that right wing. He's going to put his foot in the ground and drive. Look across the court. Gives it to Earth on that left wing. He cannot get it to go, but Adrian LaPointe somehow steals one away and gets an offensive rebound. Blackhawk's going to drive baseline. He's going to go up against a bigger defender. Cannot get it to drop. Ends up with his own rebound. Falls right off and goes out of bounds. Bees basketball. 5:49 left to go here in the first. Winnebago still looking to put a basket through the net. Put a ball through the net here. Here come the Bees. Loker way up on top. They hand it off to Gilsdorf. Gilsdorf was trying to get it down low to Cody Smith. And number 21 kicked away by Blackhawk. Ball out of bounds. Side out coming for Bloomfield. Right in front of Winnebago's bench. Inbound coming. Hand it off to Gilsdorf. He's the top of the key. Winnebago's sitting in a man-to-man defense. We're at 5:30 to go. 18 seconds on the shot clock. That's Eisenhower looking around. They're going to hand it off down there to Jensen. He doesn't like the move. Hands off to Gilsdorf. Gilsdorf's going to drive. Fake, nowhere to go. Stripped away by Blackhawk, but ends back up in Gilsdorf's hand. Going to hand it off over here. Eisenhower, 0 seconds on the shot clock. Defense for Winnebago. Did not let them get a shot off in that 35 seconds.
Yeah, good defense by Winnebago. There were probably about 4, maybe 5 different times where they could have had a shot, but they closed out real good.
Almost 3 minutes gone now in this first quarter. Winnebago still looking to put points on the board. There's Ashton LaPointe. He's going to put it in his own hands. He drives to the right side, turns left, throws the reverse, cannot get it to drop.
3 minutes.
Under 5 minutes now. Here are the Bees with the ball, looking for their action. Eisenhower does not hand it off. He goes up and lets the floater up. Cannot get it. Tipped away by Adrian LaPointe. Ends up in Gilsdorf's hand. Back to Eisenhower in this deep right corner. Adrian LaPointe on him. Looks like they're trying to get something going. Going to kick it all the way back up top now. They're trying to get it down to Jensen. Was stolen by Blackhawk as they try to hand it off to Gilsdorf. Blackhawk goes up for the reverse. Finally gets the 2 to go. The senior off the steal. Gets the 2 to drop. Winnebago in a full court man right now. Slacking off a little bit, letting them cross the half-court line. 2 to 5 right now. Bees up by 3. 4:11 to go. Stolen by Adrian LaPointe now. He's going to push the ball up the court. Blackhawks on this left side. He's going to go to the opposite side with the reverse. Gets the 2 to go. Earth was there. 4 quick ones here for Winnebago by Blackhawk. We're going to get a timeout from the Bees coach, Mr. Tyler Smith. Had the 5-0 lead. Winnebago answers back off 2 turnovers. That's how they earn their offense.
Yeah, I think that's what they were waiting for a score, because usually they get in that press as soon as they score, and it took them 3.5 minutes to score. And they had opportunities, but that lid was on there for the first part of the game. But yeah, they took the lid off, and I think that's what they needed to kind of get themselves kind of like hyped up a little bit to get that first score, so we can set up our press, because that's our bread and butter.
And like you mentioned earlier, the unforced turnovers that kind of come through your offensive sets is you're trying to get things going early, and when things don't work out in your favor, they had a couple threes go up, they had a couple shots happen, just cannot get the ball to go in the basket on these early there in the first quarter. So we're at 3:57 left to go here in the first. 4 to 5. Bloomfield Bees up by 1. Inbound coming for Bloomfield. He can run the baseline after a made shot. Winnebago in a full court press. Opting not to trap, just going to play straight up defense, force them to bring the ball up the court. Eisenhower with Adrian LaPointe on him now. He's going to hand it off to number 22, almost swiped away there by LaPointe. Locker. He's going to take a jumper from the free throw line, gets the 2 to go.
Nice pull-up by number 22, using that mid-range jump shot as a weapon.
Blackhawk taking his time, skips over to Earth. Earth down that left side, wants to drive. Good defense there from Smith. Back up top to Adrian LaPointe. LaPointe with Locker on him. Going to hand it off to DJ LaPointe. He's going to drive, nowhere to go. Hands off to Ashton LaPointe. Takes his time, finally gets it off to Blackhawk. Blackhawk's going to fake the pass, and then he's going to drive on the left side. Finish with the right hand. Gets 2 to go. 3:12 to go, 6-7 now. Bloomfield still up by 1. Winnebago has yet to lead in this game. With 5 minutes gone here in the first. They hand it off to Hansen. Hansen gets it on over to Locker. Locker looking for the screen, opts not to use it. Finally dribbles back. Good defense there from Earth. Hand it off to trying to get it all the way, tipped away by Earth. Nice pass there from Ashton LaPointe up to Blackhawk with a nice little pullover move there. Gets his 2 to go. 6 quick ones here from Blackhawk.
Nice outlet pass by Ashton, too.
Has Blackhawk scored all 8?
He sure has.
Thank you, sir. Winnebago trying to get around. Preston Blackhawk has all 8 points for Winnebago. We're going to get a double dribble on the Bloomfield Bees.
Blackhawk right there on the ball, causing the turnover.
Difference maker from the senior. He said, that's enough of us not scoring.
Yeah.
Give me 8.
He made quick ones.
2:30 left to go here in the first period. Blackhawk bringing the ball across the timeline, looking around, moving around. He's going to drive down that left side. He's going to skip through. Ooh. Nice little Euro, but cannot get it to drop. Rebounded by Jensen. Here come the Bees. Winnebago still looking for their first lead of the night. 2:12 to go here.
We're up.
Bloomfield taking their time, moving the ball up. There's Gilsdorf now with the ball up on top. Adrian LaPointe on him. Gilsdorf's going to push down that right side. He's going to go, pivots, turns the other way. They're going to hand off to Eisenhower all the way up on top of the key. Gets the 3 to go.
Hooping.
Eisenhower
versus Blackhawk.
And I apologize, Winnebago did have the lead there. It was 8-7. There's Adrian LaPointe, nice fake, but cannot get it to drop. Ball's tipped around again. Finally saved. Ends up in Ashley LaPointe's hands under the basket on the little reverse kiss. Gets the 2 to go. Tie ball game right now, 10-10.
Nice awareness by Ashton just to be waiting right there and being able to put that ball right off the glass.
Minute 26 to go right now. Blackhawk playing defense on Eisenhower. Has to be careful. A lot of body contact there. Throwing it around. Hansen's got it. He's going to drive against Earth. Drives and tries to spin. Going to be called for the travel. Good help defense there from Ashton LaPointe.
The defense really picking up for Winnebago.
Might have been a conversation in the huddle on that timeout from Bloomfield. Ball being moved up here. Here's Adrian LaPointe now with the ball up top. Hands it up to Ashton. Ashton's going to drive. Skips. Finds Blackhawk underneath. He goes up. Gets fouled. Gets 2 to go. Foul on Cody Smith and 1 Blackhawk.
Beautiful pass and good setup by Ashton, the big man, the tiny baby.
Blackhawk working on point total number 9 if he makes the free throw. Or no, number
11 if he makes the free
11,
throw.
no. Yeah, 11 if he makes the free throw. Free throw incoming. Shot is good. 11 points now for Preston Blackhawk, the senior.
I think he's got all the points.
Tiny Baby's got 2. Okay. Preston Blackhawk playing the defense on Eisenhower. Eisenhower, the leading scorer right now for the Bees. I believe he has 7. Going to kick it off over there to Hansen. He's going to let a 3 fly. No goal. Tip by Jensen. Going to end up in Eisenhower's hands again. He goes up and gets another 2.
Young man is hooping.
Believe he has 10.
2 seniors battling it out.
13-12 right now. Blackhawk, he's going to go left, then drive right. He's going to get to himself to right next to it. He puts in 2 just outside the block on the right side.
Dude is in the zone. He's in the zone.
Unconscious right now with 13 here in this first period. 18 seconds to go. No shot clock right now. Ball being skipped around. Hansen's got it. Back up top to Eisenhower. Eisenhower got Earth on him. Wants to push down that right side. Looking to find space. Cannot find it. All the way up top to Smith. Throwing out back to Eisenhower, but tipped away by Earth. 5.6 seconds left. Sub coming in here for the Bees. Looks like Loker coming back into the game, and Smith has a seat. 5.6. Eisenhower's got it. looking for the inbound over to Gildorf. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, looking down low. I'll skip it over to 22. He lets one fly. No go after the buzzer sounds. So Winnebago, after the slow start, taking the lead right now, 15-12, up by 3 here in this second round of Lewis and Clark Conference. I mean, talk about the efforts from the two seniors right now, the battle of the first quarter, right?
Yeah, it was a really good quarter by Preston Blackhawk and Eisenhower. They're both hooping. They're both kind of like leading their teams right now. But I sense in the second quarter here that they'll also be playmaking because the coaches are probably saying, hey, we need to play closer. With that happening, they're going to be able to drive around and maybe find some open men. So look at that for the second quarter.
Coach Chris, what did you see that was working for the Bees there against Winnebago's defense?
Just being patient. A lot of their shots were wide open shots, and Winnebago is kind of sagging off just a little bit. When you pick up your dribble, yeah, the pressure's there. Of course, it's going to be. But I think for the most part, Bloomfield's got really good open looks, and they're hitting their shots right now. And if you're Bloomfield, you want to keep that momentum going. But and I think also in the back of your mind too is maybe we got to get the ball down low, continue to get to the rim and get to the free throw line, and stay patient. This Winnebago team's going to try to speed you up a little bit, but just stay patient and take care of the ball. That's the main two things.
All right, folks, here we go. Start of the second period. Winnebago with a 3-point lead, 15-12 right now. Adrian the point with the ball up top. Got Locker on him. Going to hand it down to Blackhawk, and that's going to go right to it. Ashton the point as he gets hold of it. He drops it off to Earth. Earth goes up, cannot get it to go, but Earth ends up with the rebound out to Adrian LaPointe. Puts up a 3, gets it to go. Boom goes the dynamite for 3. 7:34 to go here. Big 3 from Adrian LaPointe there, pushing Winnebago's lead up to 6 now. Here come the Bees crossing the timeline. Gildorf's got it, looking underneath. Nowhere to go, Earth, as they're trying to get it down low to Smith. Earth playing good defense down low to deny the pass. This is Loker up on top. DJ LaPointe chasing him down. Adrian LaPointe still chasing Eisenhower. DJ LaPointe switches on Eisenhower now. Down his right side, they're going to hand it off to the big man. He's going to let a 3 fly out the back iron, rebounded by Adrian LaPointe. Shot up by Jensen, no goal there. Here comes DJ LaPointe down this left side. Going to hand it off. Now Adrian LaPointe's got on the right wing all the way up top. We're going to hand it off to Blackhawk to get some offense set up. 6-point lead for Winnebago. There's Blackhawk. He's going to shimmy. Going to find his way underneath. He's on that right block. He goes up, gets 2 more to go. 16 points for that young man here early in this game.
All in the paint, all right at the rim. You don't get any better than that.
Good. Here come the Bees now, looking to make something on offense, looking for an answer. Gildorf's got the ball on that left side. Going to hand it off to Jensen, but stolen by Ashton LaPointe. But Blackhawk just got in his way and slowed him down a little bit. Here comes Adrian LaPointe now, skipping up DJ LaPointe. He's not going to hesitate. He's going to let a 3 fly. Boom! Gets it to drop from that left wing. Winnebago making it rain from the 3-point line here early in the second period.
Listen to that crowd out there, gentlemen.
6:11 to go here in the second. Winnebago with some back-to-back shots here to take a quick lead. It was a 3-point ball game. Winnebago on an 8-0 run.
Yeah, and Winnebago's hitting all their outside shots right now. I mean, their open shots are being set up by their teammates. And DJ LaPointe just hit that one right there from the wing. And he had 8 3-pointers in the last contest that we played. He was 8 for 10. So look at that, man. He could be a hot hand here soon.
Yeah, well, 8-0 run in not even a minute, maybe a little bit more than a minute or 2 minutes, but an 8-0 run. And if you're Bloomfield, you got to know they got shooters. You got to sprint back. If there's anything that I could say is that if a team can shoot, everybody should be sprinting, especially on defense or even when they're bringing the ball up. Got to be ready.
After the timeout from Bloomfield, Bees looking to break Winnebago's press. Winnebago still playing man-to-man. Full court, just making the offensive guy dribble that ball to the court. Eisenhower's on that left side, all the way baseline, kicks all the way back up top. That's Gilsdorf up on top now. Earth on him. Gilsdorf's going to drive. He'll go up, cannot get it to go, but rebound by Ashton LaPointe. Long pass up
Good
to Blackhawk
pass.
on the right side, cannot get it to go. Bloomfield, or Eisenhower was right there for the defense. Good hustle getting back. And Blackhawk cannot get the 2 to go. Great pass there from Ashton, looking to get it down low, but Ashton LaPointe's playing good defense on the big man. They finally get it down to Jensen. No goal. Kick it all the way back up top now to Locker. Locker taking his time on this right side. Going to drop it off of there to Eisenhower. He's going to let a 3 go. Gets another one to drop.
Eisenhower's
He's got
on
13
fire
now.
Yeah, and I believe he's 6 for 7 from the field.
Agent LaPointe driving through. Sucked everybody in, but there's Blackhawk. He's going to take it. Finds himself right in the middle. Goes to the right side. Off the glass somehow. Gets the shooter's touch and gets it to fall in.
He used a little bingo, what they call the English.
Bago taking off right now on the back of Blackhawk and LaPointe. Moving the ball around now. Bloomfield kicking it down low. They find Eisenhower down there with Agent LaPointe on him. Nice, steady move. Gets it to go up. There's Agent LaPointe with the rebound. Here comes Blackhawk down this left side. Gilsdorf on him. Sets him up. Digs left hand all the way. Off the glass. Gets it to drop. Who's going to stop that man this evening? Unconscious right now. Attacking the basket.
Preston thinks it's his birthday today.
27-15 now. Winnebago up by 12. 4:23 to go here. Bloomfield Bees moving the ball around. Winnebago just taking their time, sagging back. They finally try to get it down to number 21, Smith. Thrown away. Your first sub for Winnebago, Mr. Rockman, free bass.
And I think this is a good move by Coach Winget here, considering you don't have Kimi. And I think Kimi does a really good job of just all-out effort, hustle. His length and his athleticism really makes it hard for anybody. I mean, if Kimi's in help, then, you know, he's probably going to contest the shot or get the steal. And I think Rock can do that very similar to what Kimi does. So great move here.
Blackhawk has a seat after his long hot streak here. We're going to get a foul call on number 5, Mr. Earth. Oh, no, sorry, Adrian LaPointe. Didn't see what the foul was on, guys. I apologize.
I think it was away from the ball foul, maybe.
Or maybe he just wasn't able to call anything for so long. He just wanted to call something. Maybe.
I think it might have been like an illegal screen or a grab or something along those lines. Kind of pulled his arm down on that one. So we're under 4 minutes now. Winnebago with a 12-point lead. Hansen with the ball up top. Adrian LaPointe doing defense on him. Off to Loker here with Earth on him. Over to Eisenhower, deep right corner, looking down low, trying to get it down to Smith. Eisenhower, he's going to drive down that right baseline. Tipped away, though, by Rockman. Free Bass. Fresh off the bench, pulls a block down. They're going to hand it up over there to DJ LaPointe. Ends up in Free Bass's hands. He's going to drive. He's going to shimmy with the left hand. Can't get the finish. Jensen comes down with the rebound. Here come the Bees. Great move from the kid. Couldn't find the finish. 3:30 to go here. 12-point lead. Ball's picked up, ball's dead. Winnebago jumping all over it. Gonna hand it off over there to Eisenhower. Gets it right back. Free Bass on him. Eisenhower trying to make a move. Lost the ball. Urs got it one-on-one now with Loker. Urs gonna do it on that right side. He goes up through contact. Gets 2 to go. Points off turnovers right now for Winnebago has been the difference maker after that slow start.
Yeah, Winnebago I guess they just needed to get kind of warmed up, you know.
29-15, 14-point lead. That's Hansen. He's going to drive. Goes to a little English on that left side. Cannot get it to go. In Adrian LaPointe's hands. Coming downhill. Urs got it on that left wing. Nowhere to go. Back up to Adrian LaPointe. Slows things down. Sets up his offense. Calling for some action. DJ LaPointe moving around. Adrian LaPointe still up on top. Low to Loker. Going to hand it to Ashton LaPointe. He's up on top in front of Jensen. He's going to let a 2 fly. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Gets the 2 to go.
Right now, it seems like all Winnebago boys are on all cylinders here. Everybody's playing good right here.
Bloomfield looking for their answer. Let's see, it comes in the form of Eisenhower. Throws it on over there to Hansen. Hansen moving the ball around. Throws it down low, kicks it back out. Now they're going to throw it down to Jensen against Ashton LaPointe. Jensen goes up off the glass, cannot get to go. Adrian LaPointe, stellar rebounding performance already today in this first half. We have 2 minutes to go here, folks. They're going to get out to Earth. Earth slowing down, taking his time, hands it off to Free Bass. Free Bass looking for the handoff action. Finds DJ LaPointe. He's going to drive. Nice little mid-range pull-up. Gets the 2 to go. 33-15. Winnebago on fire right now in this second period.
Rock going out there and setting his teammate up for open shots like that. Coming off the bench and putting in some time.
There's Hansen. He goes up. Eisenhower, I apologize. Made a move against DJ LaPointe. Going to get himself to the free throw line.
He might have got him maybe on the body on that one. Maybe.
Eisenhower. It was a great move, and he was fouled on that play, guys. 2 free throws incoming here for Eisenhower. Eisenhower is sitting on 13 points right now.
Oh, yeah.
I believe.
Yep.
He's been the answer to Winnebago. The only points, he's only got one of the guy that scored right now for the Bees. There's Eisenhower get another free throw to drop. Looks like Gilsdorf coming back in the game for Smith, and we have Farron Carnes checking in the game right now for DJ LaPointe.
We got fresh legs coming in, and Farron, he contributes and gets a lot of rebounds, and also alters a lot of shots in the paint.
Dodge also coming in the game for the Bees for Jensen. Dodge, Michael Dodge, 6'3" junior. Second free throw, no good. Rebound by Ashton LaPointe. Kicks it out to Earth on the right side, pushing the ball up. Adrian LaPointe's gone on the right wing. Underneath, you're going to find Farron Carnes wide open. Good recovery defense. Kicked out to OC Earth for 3. Gets it to go. Winnebago with a 20-point lead now, 36-16 with a minute 20 to go. Eisenhower gets on the other side of Freebass, has to get rid of it, kicks it up to number 12, Hansen. Hansen makes a move down the baseline, but I believe Carnes is going to get called for a foul on the move there. Going to be on the floor. Winnebago's going to be their 4th team foul, I believe, to Bloomfield's 0. Eisenhower finally getting a well-deserved rest here after trying to put the whole team on his back.
Good job. Yeah,
Gooble's in the game here for the Bees.
Oh, Goobs.
We have a teacher named Goobles down this way.
Yeah, familiar name around here.
So if you hear us call him Goobs, that's what everybody calls him down here. So I might just have to go there with that one. Dodge making a move down the middle. Ball's on the ground. Nobody sees it. Finally picked up by Adrian LaPointe now. Under 1 minute exactly here for Winnebago as they move the ball up the court. Adrian LaPointe got the ball up top. He's got Gilsdorf on him. Kicks off to Earth. Earth's going to drive.
He's hot.
Mid-range pull-up. Cannot get it to go. Rebounded by Dodge for the Bees. We're at 43 seconds on the game clock. 40 on the game clock, 30 on the shot clock. 10-second difference right now for the Bees. Gilsdorf goes up, cannot get it. Ashton LaPointe comes down with the rebound. Hands it up to Freebass on the left side. He's going to drive. He's going to go. Skip through 2 guys. Nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Adrian LaPointe from the right wing. Boom! He gets a 3 to go.
Nice setup. Perfect shot. Nice setup.
23-point lead right now for Winnebago. We're at 18 seconds to go. No shot clock here for the Bees. That's Goobles with the ball up on top, moving it around. Finds Hansen on this right side. Looks like they're trying to find Dodge underneath. We're going to get a carry call on Mr. Hansen. 7 seconds left to go, and they're going to bring Eisenhower back in the game. I apologize, I said 4 team fouls earlier. That's Winnebago only has 3 this quarter. 7 seconds to go. Trying to get some action going. We're at 4 seconds now. 3 seconds action at Adrian LaPointe. He's going to pull up 3 from that right wing. He gets a 3 to go. 42-16. Winnebago. Explosion of a second quarter right now. 42-16 on top of the Bloomfield Bees.
Wow.
First round action of the Lewis and Clark Conference. Here we go, fellas.
Oh,
you
man.
guys asked for some fireworks.
You know what? First thing I gotta say is great job to Preston coming out. Preston Blackhawk coming out that first half, going unconscious. He just kind of went where he wanted to go. He got what he wanted to get, and he scored whenever he wanted to score. And he the first part of that game, he just kind of carried Winnebago. Well, they all carried each other, but he was the one that was getting the scoring end of everything. With the defense and the passing that Winnebago's been doing, you know, it's tough. It's tough right now. And I think that Bloomfield just need to go into the locker room and regroup a little bit, and then maybe, you know, think and talk about, this is what we got. This is what these guys got. And then they kind of make adjustments, you know, and they might have to come out and play harder.
Yeah. Thoughts, Isaiah? Yeah, what do you got?
Well, I'll give a stat update here after a bit, after I make it a little bit, kind of get it all together here. But I think for the most part, if you're Bloomfield, this game can turn very, very, very quick with Winnebago. And that's kind of what happened there. And it's just little lackadaisical things as far as sprinting back, as far as knowing where the shooters are. And it's super hard to guard anybody that can handle the ball how Preston does. He's so shifty. He's so creative. And that's what I really like about Dave, just allowing him to do his thing. Because sometimes there's some players and you just gotta let them do their thing. It's how they play. It's what they do, you know. And that's what Preston does. He'll take a couple extra dribbles, but you know, on every time he had the ball, he made a move to get downhill and get to the rim. He played off 2 feet. He used the backboard. All the fundamental stuff that you want, it's all there. And that was the most impressive part, was that all of his shots were all in the paint, all at the rim. He missed one layup, and that one should have went down.
Yeah.
And you know, at what point do you send help? You know, and I think Bloomfield kind of got to that point to where maybe we have to put our eyes on him, and then that just allowed other guys, shooters, to get open, being overly aggressive on the passing lanes. If you miss a steal opportunity and Winnebago gets it clean on the perimeter, it's probably going to go down. So for the most part, Winnebago just turning it on, basically.
And like what you're saying about Preston, you know, as soon as they make adjustments and they have to, you know, play him tighter or force him to a different direction or even double team, then that's when he's even more effective by dishing the rock and setting up his teammates. And Preston Blackhawk from Winnebago is he's number 8 in Class C1 in assists at 5.3 off of max prep. So yeah, look for a good second half with him and having the ball in his hands.
Huge difference maker there. It took Winnebago 3 minutes to get on the scoreboard, but once Blackhawk got going, it hasn't stopped since. And shout out to Eisenhower on the opposite end there for the Bloomfield Bees, just being a workhorse for his team, getting to his spot. A lot of action on that right side. You can see what their game plan is, but it's hard to throw it down low when you got Tiny Baby down there, Ashton LaPointe, just holding strong there with the 6'5" AJ Jensen down there, trying to really, you can see they want to get it down there, but Ashton's really come a long way to get his feet more nimble. He's shifty. He does a good job of moving his feet. He's smart with his hands, you know, and he hasn't got himself in too much foul trouble here kind of later in the season as Winnebago's began this winning streak. And that's one of the things that right now for Winnebago, they can fire on all cylinders if they can just feed off each other. And kind of similar to what Coach Chris had mentioned about just letting the boys play, it's forcing them to play transition defense.
Yep.
It's forcing teams to get in uncomfortable situations on offense, which leads to Winnebago steals, which leads to layups, which leads to more points, and then things just snowball for them right now. You know, Winnebago has played some real solid teams this season, but you see this whole new brand of team that compared to maybe those first 4 or 5 games we covered at the beginning of the season, it's an entirely different brand of basketball right now compared to where they started. And a lot of that credit goes to the seniors for this team. Ashton LaPointe's really come alive here, in my opinion, in the past 3-4 games. You know, I think he had that monster game the other night when he was almost 100% in the first quarter, had dang near 18 points or something like that. But that's just been a culmination of events here for Winnebago to put themselves in the position that they're in, the #1 seed in the Lewis and Clark Conference.
Yep, and I gotta agree too. You know that the position that they're at, you know, is well deserved. One thing that I do gotta make sure and note is that on Winnebago's schedule, each almost every single game, there's been a different leading scorer, and it's not because there's like just it's my turn, I'm gonna go shoot all the time. No, it's just that's how this team can be. And sometimes you have 3 or 4 guys that can't miss, you know. And tonight, so far, Winnebago is shooting a really high percentage from the 3-point line, and that's really helped out to this lead right here that they got 42-16. I see Winnebago putting together a full 4 quarters of basketball tonight. I just think, like I said earlier, I think Bloomfield just has to regroup and come out with a little bit more intensity.
Want to shout out and I'll just call him, it's my little Dago sitting over there, Mr. Greg Sonny Neff. I haven't seen him in a while, and appreciate to see my little Dago out there. But just wanted to talk about a little bit about our fans tonight. You know, we got a great fan outing that we got showing right now. All the kids are on the court right now shooting a pop a shot, trying to earn themselves a little soda, trying to get them all sugared up. They still got school tomorrow.
Yep.
We got a long week of basketball ahead of us if everybody keeps winning. And hey, shout out to the Winnebago Lady Indians as well. Took a big win over there in Wausau last night. Wausau beat them earlier in the season. Winnebago showed up during tourney time and avenged their loss.
Yeah, that's called good basketball. And the girls played way better as a team last night. Was it last night?
Yep.
last night. They played way better as a team. And sharing the basketball is like one of the things that's kind of the highlight from those wins like that, especially a conference tournament win. So congratulations to the ladies.
Yeah, like I said, moving forward here, I think Winnebago just has to take their time here in this second half. All that excitement, the huge second quarter they had. Was it not, help me out here, was it not 15-12 at the start of the second quarter?
Yep.
They held
It was,
Bloomfield to 4 points. Do the math for me.
15.
15 was 15,
35, 30.
35?
Sounds right to me.
I think you're right, yeah. 15 plus 35, you're at 40. 25.
25.
Yeah, 25. 25-point explosion in the second quarter. And to Coach Chris's point that he had mentioned earlier, getting that early 20-point mark in the first quarter, they got to 15, but they're right back on track to 20 points a quarter that Coach Chris was talking about. So they're sitting at 42. Now, Winnebago can have those explosions, but what I've noticed, too, on their offense and the way things are going, nothing was rushed. Nothing felt I had to force something. Everything just came through flow of the game.
Yeah, and a lot of times you get the ball down low to Tiny Baby, and he has an array of moves and good footwork. And so he did a couple moves where he could have had a shot, but there was a couple guys that was double teaming him, but he still could have shot the ball. And I've seen him shoot it, but he decided to pass to the open guy on the other side of the hoop and for a layup, And so those kind of unselfish plays are going to define what kind of season these guys are going to end with, you know what I mean? So I just want to keep on seeing those kind of plays happen. And yeah, everybody's sharing the ball. I love it.
And you know what? I do want to shout out Rock here. Like you said, I know Kimmy was out tonight, but seeing Rock being the first guy off the bench, the senior, still showing out for his team. He was a starter last year. So, he wants to fill his role. He's that kind of guy, and I know that about him. That he's more than willing to take that seat, and what he's just going to do what the teams ask of him. You've seen him set up some guys for shots. We've seen him get some rebounds, and he's our hustle guy. He's going to give you max effort at all times. So it's good and encouraging to see. And he was the only guy off the bench right now in that first half with this big run, and just fit right in with everybody. Nothing got lost by sitting Preston down. He just it kept everything rolling.
Yeah, and I think that's probably one of the things that the coaches use Rock for as the role on his basketball team, is that when he goes in, they try to put him on their main scorer, their main ball handler, and he's so quick that that's what his job is. He don't care about going out there and scoring points. He just wants to play and try to stop his guy from scoring. And so I love that about the role on that team, because they need a couple guys on that team to be like that.
Yeah, you need those glue guys, those guys, like you said, if the other team, the whole team's going to see energy out of somebody, man, that's going to fire me up to want to play give that same type of effort. What do you got for it, Coach Chris?
Well, the main thing that's standing out to me looking at this is that Winnebago has 8 assists and Bloomfield only has 2. And for turnovers, Bloomfield has 8 and Winnebago has 2. And I think that's the biggest difference, is that Winnebago has multiple guys that can dribble, pass, and shoot. And pretty much everybody on the floor can all shoot. But it's always great to see when your team is getting assists and raking assists on, whether it's a run out like Ashton getting it down to Preston, or, Rock driving, playing off 2 feet and then being able to kick out to Adria for the open shot. Like, assists, those matter. And I want my guys to be just as proud to get an assist as a bucket, because it's almost the same type of energy. And, I always encourage my players and even my boys to, there ain't nothing wrong with getting 3 or 4 assists. And even if you are a scorer or whatever you are, like, ain't nothing wrong with being a playmaker.
See
getting those assists.
Dropping 5 assists, that's 10 points for your team.
Yep.
Possibly if they're the threes, it's even more. So, all right, folks, here we go. Second half, getting ready to start here. 42-16, KWTN 100.9, the Big Voice Radio, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. First break, we'll shout out our sponsors. Apologies not getting to that one on that break, folks. We will get right back to them. We just had a great convo there at halftime. All right, folks, here we go. Once again, Winnebago up 42-16 right now. Here come the Bees trying to get the ball over to Eisenhower. Deep left corner, Adrian the point on him. Looking to get it down low. Jensen sliding over, but Eisenhower's going to let a 3 fly off the glass. Cannot get it to go. Rebounded by Gilsdorf. Number 22, he'll let a 3 fly. Loker, he gets it to drop. Nice offense set up and a second chance opportunity off the offensive rebound from Gilsdorf. 7:30 to go now. Hand off to Blackhawk up top. Looking around. Finds Adrian LaPointe on this right side. Winnebago looking, get their action started. Screen from Ashton. They're going to drop it down to Ashton. Ashton goes up on that right side and one. Gets it to go as Cody Smith flew over late on the help.
Is that OC with that assist?
Adrian.
Nice setup. It just right off that screen. It's like textbook right there.
Coach
You
Chris.
even saw Ashton's hand kind of go up like coaches teach you how to, lead with that hand.
Free throw on the way. Off the back iron, cannot get it to go. Rebound by Eisenhower. Eisenhower's going to push the ball up the court the other way. 44-19 now. 25-point lead here for Winnebago. Ball's inbounded here at 7:09 to go. Looking down low to Jensen. They find him. He gets around. Ashton gets his own offensive rebound. Goes up with the left hand. Can't get it, but there's Adrian LaPointe with another rebound. Having himself a... He's taking this game on his back to be a rebounder. There's Adrian looking for the drive. Nowhere to go. Slowing it down. Takes his time. Off to Blackhawk down. Throws it down to Ashton LaPointe. Jensen on him. Faces him up. Turns. Nowhere to go. Kick past that deep left corner.
Nice
Adrian LaPointe's going to take the baseline. Up and over the defender, gets 2 to go. Great hesitation move. Little floater on the baseline. The Adrian LaPointe gets it to go.
That's how you attack the basket.
6:30 to go. 46-19 now. Winnebago up big here. 37, I believe. Ooh, nice little floater there from Loker. Gets 2 to go. 5 of his own here to start the second half.
OC almost got that one too.
Moving the ball around here for Winnebago. DJ LaPointe now got the ball on this right side. Earth cuts through. They're going to head off to Ashton LaPointe. Looking around with the big man on him.
So
making a move.
tough.
Ashton LaPointe gets it to go. Cannot get it to drop, though. Got the shot off. Good move there on the big man, Jensen. Ball being advanced right now. Moving it around. There's Jensen with Ashton LaPointe on him. Jensen makes a move, and they're going to get called for a travel on that one. That's that gather you were talking about earlier, right? On a pickup, he takes a pivot, but then took 2 steps after.
Yep.
You see that a lot more nowadays in basketball
Yep.
moves. 5:44 to go here. Blackhawk bringing the ball up the court. Taking his time, kicks it over to Adrian LaPointe on this right wing.
Use it.
Looking for his screen. Tells his guy to move on. Adrian LaPointe back up top to Blackhawk.
There we
Sends it
go.
to Blackhawk, sending down to Ashton. Ashton's going to spin baseline. He's going to go for the reverse, but can't get it. Good defense there from Jensen to be there. 6'5", hard to get around even for Ashton LaPointe. Cannot get it to go down. Ball's thrown off Eisenhower, but he recovers. Blackhawk on him. Eisenhower, he's going to drive to the right side, hand it off to Jensen. He's going to let a 3 fly from that right wing. Cannot get it. Goes behind the basket. Behind the backboard. Out of bounds. Winnebago basketball. 5:07 to go here. 25-point lead for Winnebago. We're at 5 minutes to go officially. Blackhawk takes the screen from LaPointe. Blackhawk, nice little pullback, step back, gets a 3 to go. Boom!
Still
Goes
hot,
the dynamite
still
on that
hot.
one. Smooth jumper from the kid. Gilsdorf now on the inbound. There's Blackhawk trying to get the steal. Gets called for the foul. A little aggressive on that steal attempt there, but
Yeah, he was almost there, and I think his angle was wrong. And I think he knew it as soon as he hit the foul.
inbound coming for the Bees. Get it over to Eisenhower. Almost lose it, but Adrian LaPointe was all over him. Eisenhower slowing it down. Nice move to try to pull Adrian off him. Adrian just hounding him like a dog right now. Finally breaks free. Gets the handoff over there to Loker. Loker loses it, recovers. That's Smith now with the ball there. DJ LaPointe on him. Back out to Loker. Looking down. Jensen working hard down there, but Ashton not making it easy for him to find an open look underneath. Off to Eisenhower with Earth on here. Earth gets the block, but is going to get called for the foul. Waiting for the hand signal with a push on that one. Eisenhower's going to get himself to the free throw line after the foul from Earth, his first of the evening. Good defense.
Yeah, it was good defense.
First free throw, no good.
Ref might have called body a little bit. And I always say that because a lot of times those ones that just got a little bit of body, they are all ball.
Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by DJ LaPointe. Up to Adrian LaPointe down this left side now. Looking around, down that right wing. He's going to step back. He's going to put up a 3 off the iron. Cannot get it to go. Earth knocked down to the ground there by Smith. Recovers, flying down the court now, trying to hustle back. Eisenhower spinning around. Nowhere to go. Giersdorf lets a 3 fly. Cannot go. Recovered by Gilsdorf. He's going to drive. Nowhere to go. Slowed down. Ball was tipped by Ashton, but knocked out of bounds by Adrian Lapointe. Going to stay right there in B's territory.
Nice active hands by Winnebago. When the ball's up high, you see Winnebago's hands up high. When the ball's down low, you're passing down low. You see them down in the passing lanes.
In the passing lanes. Good call there, Coach. 3:50 to go here. Winnebago still with a big lead, 49-21. Big cut there from number 21, Smith. He puts up a 2, gets one to bounce home. Little shooter's touch on that one. Just inside the free throw line. 49-23 now. Lead is up to 27. Sorry, 26. Ball moved around. Ashton Lapointe's got the ball now. He's going to drive down the left side. Steps, kicks it out to Ashton. Adrian Lapointe for 3. Gets it to drop. Adrian Lapointe coming alive now in this third quarter. There's Eisenhower now with Adrian Lapointe on him. Taking his time, playing defense on their best ball handler for Bloomfield. Adrian Lapointe's going to get called for the foul.
I really like how Adrian shows his hands the whole time, but you see, the moment he brings a hand forward, that anything that looks like a swipe, they're going to call it. And going back to last game, every time Walt Hill swiped, it was like they called it almost every time. So it's important to always show those hands.
Second foul on Adrian Lapointe there. Perez and Hunter in the game now for Winnebago. Ball being skipped around. Eisenhower gets a hold of it. Blackhawk went for the block but couldn't get it, but there's Perez, tips it to himself, ends up with it, tries to hand it off to Blackhawk, but Eisenhower ends up with it, and then Blackhawk's gonna, on the way up, thinking he's gonna get the block, falls over. It's called for the foul on the floor. That's the 4th team foul now for Winnebago, and we still got 3 minutes left to go here in the third. 1 team foul for Bloomfield. Second foul on Blackhawk this evening.
The last couple fouls are just the reaching fouls. Just got to keep their hands straight up in the air.
Inbound coming goes to number 24, Goebbels. Goebbels has got it. Hands it off over there to Hansen. Hansen looking around, back to Goebbels. Goebbels wants to shoot it. Nice fake. He's going to drive all the way in. Met by 2 defenders from Winnebago. Ball tipped around off Jensen. Going to go right here. Winnebago way.
Winnebago way.
2:46 left to go here in the third. 52-23. Here comes Blackhawk now, looking to extend his score, add to his score total this evening. He's going to make a move left, goes, finishes right, all the way to the hoop. Blocked away by Smith. Rebound for Bluefield. Here they come down the right side. That's Eisenhower taking his time, taking the screen from Smith. Eisenhower wants to get rid of it, gets it over to Hansen. They're going to get down to Jensen. Over Perez. Perez swipes at the block. Looks like he might have got him on the arm a little bit. It's going to be a foul on Perez. Jensen is going to be at the free throw line for 2. We got a rowdy crowd here tonight, fellas. You guys hearing all that?
Yeah.
I love it. Someone's got to hold them accountable out there.
Yeah. I love it that the student section can cheer and scream around and stuff like that.
First free throw, no good. First foul on Perez. His first foul off the bench here in the third. Ball is up, rebounded by
Mighty.
Yeah, Lighty Hunter. Free throw is no good. 2:14 to go here. They're going to get it down to Perez. Perez is going to go up against Jensen. He goes up,
there you go.
Gets the 2 to go over the bigger Jensen. Perez coming in, making a play. Eisenhower with the ball up top, Earth on him. He's driving down his left side. Perez pokes the ball away. Going to get called for the foul. And there's that swipe you guys were talking about just a second ago. The past few possessions.
Yeah, and that one looked pretty clean. It looked pretty clean.
Yeah, well, he's making a call when he's standing behind the ball. I always, just my own personal say is like, how, like, where? But that's just my own personal self. I guess I can't, carry on about every call, but for the most part, I do.
Yeah.
First free throw, no good for Eisenhower.
Well,
again,
after all
isn't
that,
the double bonus.
After all that, he missed that free throw. So
look at the student section, though.
Second free throw on the way. Good to go. Looks like we're getting a sub coming in. Gilsdorf coming back in the game. They're going to give Eisenhower a break.
Man, he's been putting in work. He needs a little break right there. Wait, they might give him this last 2 minutes and then put him back in the fourth. But they might put him in about a minute.
All right, we're under 2 minutes here now, folks. $1:50 to go here, left in the third. Hand off to Perez, top of the right wing with Jensen on him. He's going to drive down this right side. Slides by a couple guys off the glass, cannot get it. Offensive rebound from Hunter. He's going to go up, gets the ball to bounce around. Perez, another offensive rebound. He'll put it back up, gets a 2 to go. The crowd loving the action from the two subs for Winnebago, Hunter and Perez. Couple of quick offensive rebounds on that possession. Gilsdorf gets around Blackhawk, fakes the shot, doesn't like it. Kicks it back up top. Hansen's got it now up on top. Moving around. They finally get it down to Smith. Smith with Hunter on him. Smith's going to turn and put up a shot. Cannot get it to go, but Smith ends up with his own rebound. Perez smartly puts his hand straight up on that one. Forces the missed shot. Rebound by Winnebago. Heading down the other way. Blackhawk with the ball now on this right wing. We're about a minute to go. Nice shifty left to right move there. Still on the baseline. Kicks it
nice
to the deep left corner to Earth. Earth gets a 3 to go. Boom goes the dynamite. Winnebago, another 3 here, coming alive in this third quarter on the three-point shooting.
Another assist by Winnebago.
45 seconds left to go here in the third. About a 15-second difference on the shot clock as Gilsdorf is making his move. He's going to be called for the travel. Good piece of defense there on Blackhawk to keep the hands up, keep the feet active, and slide away from the contact and cause the travel. 41 seconds to go, 35-second shot clock. So Bloomfield will have another possession here depending on how fast Winnebago gets the ball off. 59-24 right now, still a large lead for Winnebago. Blackhawk moving down that left side now. He's going to drive all the way to his left, all the way to the basket. Gets 2 more to drop for himself. What a ball game here for the kid. Winnebago really pushing that lead up right now just through transition basketball. 16 seconds left. No shot clock here. Gilsdorf with the ball. Trying to hand off to Eisenhower. They finally get it to him here at 9 seconds. Eisenhower, he'll get to let a 3 fly and gets it to go. Eisenhower impressing me with the unconscious shot there. 2 seconds, DJ LaPointe, left wing. He'll let a 3 go. Boom! He gets it to drop. Winnebago just playing hot basketball right now. 64 points now to 27. 37-point lead.
Yeah, pretty impressive, pretty impressive. I say coaches are probably going to be clearing the benches off this last quarter. Maybe get Birthday Boy in there with a couple of the guys that are on the bench. I'd like to see that.
Quick sponsor.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to hold on, it's kind of loud in here.
Yeah, speak up there, coach.
All right, hold on.
Get in there.
Ahoo! I give a shout out to our sponsors right now, ladies and gentlemen. TB Customs, Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare Systems, Ho Chunk Farms, Avery Brothers Sign Company, Sweetwater Cafe, Ho Chunk Capital, and Pony Express.
Appreciate you guys, all our sponsors, bringing us to your TV screens, to your radio stations, whether you're watching on your phone, your tablet. Like, subscribe, throw a comment. Beetle has a comment for me, and I haven't seen it yet. I got to check it out. I'll look at it here in a second. So he keeps bugging me to look at it, and I didn't look at it yet. Shout out to Beetle for watching from home. Shout out to you, Big Break. Make sure you guys tuning in.
Yeah, usually I give my mom and dad a shout out because they're usually watching from home, but they're sitting right at center court right there. So shout out to mom and dad again.
Super fans.
Yep.
Subs are in the game for Winnebago.
There you go. Grandson Kai Kai's in the game. Let's go.
Keitel, White Bear, Free Bass, Prince Pear, and Carnes. There's Keitel. Nice little left to right move. Little pull up. Gets it 2 to go. The freshman getting this crowd excited right now.
What a little shimmy too. Little juke move. Got him open.
7:40 to go, and on the screen, it looked like there might have been a foul. They're going to call that on Rock and Free Bass. Trying to keep up with Eisenhower.
Yeah, he didn't see the screen coming. He went through it.
And Bloomfield, just a little stat out there, playing so disciplined. They only have 3 fouls this whole game. Great job by them, not reaching, playing straight up.
All right, here we go. 7:30 to go. Looking down low to Jensen with Carnes on him. Jensen's making a move. Big block by Carnes. pulled it away from him. Ends up with the ball, dribbling down the court, looking around, finds Prince Pear on the right side. He gets it to go on the assist from Carnes. Prince Pear putting up points.
Everybody run that fast break. Everybody.
68-27. Eisenhower moving the ball to the court, hands up to Gilsdorf. White Bear on him. Jensen setting the screen, nowhere to go. Gilsdorf still hasn't used his dribble yet. Finally does. Finds himself in the middle. Nice move. Finally gets it to go, but ends up with his own rebound. Good job from Gilsdorf. Ball was thrown away. Here comes Free Bass down this right side, but is fouled on his way by Lochner. Locker.
Good hustle.
Defense.
You know the energy is going to be here with this unit that's in the fourth quarter. They got fresh legs. They want to be out there. They're going to be going all out.
6:37 to go right now. 68-27. Prince Pear finds himself open on that left wing. He puts it up. Cannot get it. They're going to call it off the wire on top. Out of bounds. Winnebago. Going to be Bloomfield Bees basketball. Winnebago up by 41 right now. Moving the ball up the court is the Bees. It's Eisenhower. He's going to hand it up to Gilsdorf. Going to kick it all the way back up on top to Locker. Locker looking around, throwing it over there to Smith. All the way in the corner to Eisenhower. He's open for three. Can't get it, but there's White Bear against Gilsdorf, and White Bear wins the battle on the backside rebound.
QB1 with the box out.
Carnes bringing it up the court.
Here we go again.
They're going to throw it to Keitel Bass. He's going to throw up a three, but ends up in Rockman Free Bass's hands. He puts up a two and can't get it to go.
That was a lob. That was his lob.
I know.
Didn't find the hoop.
Nice pass, Kai.
Kai throw it to Free Bass. Free Bass cannot get it to drop. Bloomfield with the rebound, with the ball up top now. 5:38 to go. Looking for Jensen underneath. Back out to Eisenhower. Eisenhower finally taking his time, setting a screen. Free Bass all over him. Ball is skipped all the way back up top to Locker. Trying to get it down low. Saved by Eisenhower, but he was out of bounds on the save. Going to be Winnebago basketball. Going the other way, we have a running clock, folks, as the point total is over. I think it's 35. They run it, but we're at 41 right now. So I know these boys are trying to make the most out of their time on the court. The second unit on the court right now. Hand off to Pear. Pear's driving, hands off to Keitel Bass. He's going to drive, finds straight through the middle. Cannot get it to drop. Here's Gilsdorf still playing hard here for these Bees, pushing it all the way down the right side, go all the way to the baseline as he was dribbling. Stepped out of bounds. Ball's going to go.
Bagel away.
My little guy came home with a bagel away sticker. Check it out, Dad. The happiest guy. Subs coming in here for the Bees. Hanson and Smith. Shout out Charles. Bagel away.
Charles. Bagel away.
Clock still ticking right now. We're at 4:30 as subs are moving in and out.
One thing that I really like is that these boys came in the start of the fourth quarter and the defense never dropped off. The intensity stayed, the pressure stayed. Offensively, they're running what they're supposed to run. Like, it don't get no better than that when your guys that don't normally come in the game are out here executing and playing defense like that.
White Bear moved down the right side. Great job trying to get it down to Carnes, but Carnes cannot get it to drop, and then he fouls Jensen on the rebound attempt.
What a good setup. Good setup by Lige. Lige got it down on that little screen roll.
Yeah, no, he pushed it down the right side, sucked the defense, and a nice little drop, bounce pass to Carnes right there. Carnes just went up, couldn't get the finish. Great move there from Elijah Whitebear on the setup. We're at 3:45 to go right now, 68-27. Winnebago holding on to their lead. Bloomfield moving the ball around. That's Hanson. He's going to drive baseline as he's going by, fouled by Whitebear. Got him with the push on the baseline. Bees are going to have an inbound under their own basket right in front of that rowdy student section of Winnebago's right now. Check that visual out right there.
Yeah.
Our team's up by 41, but this team, our student section is giving them no breaks right now. Subs coming in for the Bees. Inbound coming, under 3:10 to go on the inbound here. There's Gilsdorf. Gilsdorf's got it, looking around, taking his time. White Bear's on him. Moving all the way to the left side, left wing now. Looking for the action. We got Dodge there. He gets stuck, picked up his dribble. They finally find Eisenhower on the backside, but there's Keitel Bass on him.
Good.
It looked good, but we're going to see where the foul's going to come out. We got to push. We're going to have two shots incoming for Eisenhower. Foul's going to be on number 25, Keitel Bass. Looked pretty straight up to me, but I'm not a ref.
Oh, no, you're not.
2:30 and ticking. 2:30 and ticking. Eisenhower gets another one to drop. How many points has Eisenhower got right now?
He's got 2, 5, 7, 9, 12, 15, 18.
What a performance by the guy.
Hooping.
Hunter coming in for pair. Yeah, putting up 18 of your team's 28. Just a valiant effort from the kid, man.
Yep.
Eisenhower taking his time. Second shot incoming. Shot goes, rattles in and out, but rebound falls to Eisenhower as it was tipped out of bounds. Taking his time, Keitel Bass picks him up. There's Gilsdorf with the ball up on top right now. I don't see the shot clock running to you guys. Am I missing something here? I've never heard of them turning shot clock off.
They just tell everybody just go
Eisenhower bombs another three, going to bring his point total up to 21. We got a timeout for subs here for Bloomfield Bees. Round of applause to Eisenhower as he has a seat right now. Good job from the kid. And super impressive efforts from them. Looks like Winnebago's taking the timeout right now. It's been a great job, and I guess I'll ask you guys now. I know we got a few minutes left, but who's your player of the game?
I'm going to give it to the fourth quarter group, the boys that came in, just for the simple fact of what I said. The guys that don't normally come in the game came in the game. Defense never dropped off. They missed some shots, but they executed the offense. All of them shots were good shots, and you love to see it, especially, you know, in a game where it's already kind of pretty much done, but they didn't come out lackadaisical. They didn't come out, you know, we're just out here. No, they're playing with intent. They're playing with purpose, and that's what you want to see, because that shows that everybody from top to bottom is knowing, understanding, buying in, and it's just a beautiful sight to see. I love it.
Look at the Bees. They're going to try to apply a little bit of pressure here to slow down Winnebago, but there's White Bear on the right side. Hansen playing defense on him. Almost falls down, but able to recover. Hunter up top now. He's going to drive. He's going to pull up from inside the free throw line. Gets it to move around, and it falls in. Lighty Hunter with a smooth little jumper.
Oh,
beautiful.
Rhyme. Beautiful rhymes.
All around game.
That's back Smith
Look
in the
at
game now with Rock and Free Bass all over him like white on rice. Moving the ball around. Minute to go. Looking down low, but stolen by Lighty Hunter. Lighty Hunter looking up, finds Carnes on the run out. He's going to go up on that left side, off the glass, gets it to go. Unselfish basketball out here. Another assist for Winnebago. Under 48 seconds left to go here now. Here comes Hansen now. White Bear on him. Hansen sizing him up, looking to make something happen. Handoff action over here to Smith, throwing it down. Finds Dodge, but stolen away by Carnes, knocked down on his way by. It's going to be a foul on Dodge as Carnes got the steal, and about 30 seconds left to go here. We might see one more exciting play here for Winnebago.
Hurry up, throw it in, hurry up. Because now they're just going to dribble that.
Well, no, I agree with you. I think Blackhawk had a lot to do with Winnebago's recovery from the slow start. Good pass up there to White Bear. They're going to throw it over to Carnes, and I think Winnebago will just take the time, take the high route here, and just slow things down. Free Bass, act like he wants to bomb one. Hey. But, you know, shout out to Blackhawk. Shout out to all the boys that even just making those 1 or 2 threes this evening, the unselfishness of it all. Yeah. You look at DJ LaPointe having such a big game last week, and then just he didn't even force anything. Nothing was forced here on offense. But that's it. End of the ball game, folks. 72-31. Winnebago's moving on. They will play Why Not next Thursday. Another rematch of an overtime game that happened earliest this season.
They'll play Friday night.
Friday night?
Friday night.
Thank you.
Friday night, and I believe since we're the number 1 seed, it'll be right
here.
back here in Winnebago Friday night, and I believe the game starts at 7:30. So if you guys are watching online, make sure and come and fill these crowds.
Fill the seats.
Fill the seats with your crowdness.
Any last last thoughts here at the end of the game?
Just kind of going off of what you said for Preston and Ager and those guys, that's becoming the expectation. And it's not that, it doesn't mean anything. It means everything, because those guys are playing at a high level as far as those 5. And when Kimi's out there, they're playing at a high level, and you want those expectations. Right now, if you're Winnebago, you want high expectations, and that's got to motivate you right now, because it hasn't been that way in the past. And I think right now, like the way that they're playing, the way that everybody looks, like I said, just so impressed by the guys that came in off the bench and just no drop off. It's just all out. Like we're competing, even though we're up. Like that's what I was talking about games back as far as the standard. How we do anything is how we do everything, no matter who it is, from top to bottom. Everybody come in and do what we do. They have an identity now. That's defense. Defense, and when they get into the half court, they execute. Whether it goes through Tiny, whether it goes through Preston, whether it goes through Adrian, DJ. Like I said before, you pick your poison, and you come out and you defend how you feel you got to defend, and watch Winnebago play off of that and be able to execute off of that. And that's just so beautiful. Everything that they're doing, I can't get enough of what's going on right now. The buzz, love it. Everything that's happening for us, you know, God's plan. Just keep it up, one game at a time. Don't get too high, don't get too low.
Coach Q?
I would just say, hey, these boys are showing our community that they're a special group. You guys come down. Let's fill these stands here. That's all I got to say.
All right, appreciate you guys. Like I said, we'll start out our sponsors real quick before we get off the air here. TV Customs, Avery Brothers Sign Company, Sweetwater Cafe, Pony Express, Ho Chunk Capital, and Ho Chunk Incorporated. WCHS. I want to say appreciate all of you for bringing us in. You want to shout out the broadcast team, then I'll get us out of here.
I give a shout out to the broadcast team right here. DJ Bessamy, Kevin Ebert on the 1s and 2s. I got Senior Harlan, Jeremy Miller Jr., and then Savannah is on the camera crew, and then myself, Coach Q, Coach Huge, Coach Chris. We are all in the house, but we're all out of the house now.
Yeah, like I said, we'll hopefully see you guys back on Friday, and it's been lovely bringing you guys out. KWTN 100.9, the Big Voice Radio, the official radio station of Winnebago, Travel, Nebraska. Winnebago, moving on in the Lewis and Clark Conference.
Be loved, show up and show out.
We'll see y'all in the next one.
Playing like a #1 seed.